We're back again. We're back again. We are back again. Welcome to the complete and total installment of the Weedsville podcast. We are here at 2 a.m., 2:30 in the morning in the city of Linwood, and we are getting started on our conversation today. We have our good buddy here with us on the line with us. Like I said, I told you guys before on the preview that I've been having connectivity and connectivity and technical issues for most of the day. So that being said, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get on with the fucking show. We're just gonna do the show. So let's get started with our first topic. The first topic of today's show has to do with the decaying relationship between producer and consumer. What do you think about that, Nate?
I think that there's many expressions of that, and that businesses and customers. And all kinds of other things. Yeah, that's a good topic, dude. That's like really something that there's. I don't want to make it too wordy, but yeah, no, that's a good topic. I think that there's definitely a problem with it should be, but yeah, I think it's a good topic because clearly there's an issue with that in so many different ways.
Oh, of course, man. Of course. And one of the biggest issues with it is the fact that people's time and energy gets wasted quickly. And it's disheartening. It is destructive, not just to the consumer, but it's also destructive to the producer, to the business owner. You sell this product. Well, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah. In many different ways, that basic dynamic, that interpersonal interaction of that's what happens when you go from trying to make a fair exchange at a fair price to people trying to milk the other end for all that they can get, both people trying to cheat the other,
Exactly. That's exactly right. How are you going to maintain an operation of business when your business isn't doing anything for the consumer? When the consumers are not satisfied, where's your business? Not unless your business is to take from people, to steal, and not give in return as what was contracted in the agreement.
Hey, banks don't steal.
No, the fuck they don't. That's right. That's why my fucking bank account stays overdrawn every goddamn month by $20, because they don't steal. Call that shit right. Service fees.
Yeah. You agreed to it in the contract. You consented, therefore it's okay, and we get to do what we want. You hit agree to terms of service, terms and conditions, whatever. Yeah, hey. Yeah, hey, dude. Do you get that? You get the messages that you want to put the song in there?
I'm sorry, one more time?
You get the message I sent you on Facebook, dude?
I got several messages from Facebook. Which one were you referring to?
The theme song of the modern world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got it, but I haven't watched it yet. But
it's a song. It's a metal song by the band Asking Alexandria. The song's called "Killing You."
Mm-hmm.
The chorus goes something like, "You love me for all the wrong reasons, and it's killing me that I'm killing you."
Wow.
They got a really good with like the vibe and everything in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like the chorus sounds all heroiny and echoey, and then
Okay.
the rest of the singing is just like normal metal singing.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like the summary of like the modern world. It's like the theme song, dude. It's like the national anthem of like the modern world. You love me for all the wrong reasons, and it's killing me that I'm killing. And what's killing me is knowing that I'm killing you.
Well, I mean, shit. At least they're being truthful. I would.
Yeah.
I honestly, personally, and I know this is off topic, but well, I mean, not really, because we're talking about the intricacies of relationships in this first installment. So,
oh yeah, dude. You can apply that. You can apply that to like any vice, right? Like drugs, hookers.
no, actually, I was more considering applying that to interpersonal relationships between, hominids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Interpersonal relationship between what?
Hominids.
Okay, between people, between us upright walking monkey apes.
Exactly. Between you weird ass fucking humans. I'm an alien. I'm not from here.
Yeah. I'm just sitting back and watching the sideshow, dude. The circus come to town.
Well, I mean, the circus has been in town for like 300 million years.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Well,
more like 4 million. Actually, 4 million years is the latest, most recently dated carbon specimen of humanoid. So, there's that.
Oh yeah, dude. And that's broken up by what's called eons, each of which lasts about 2,000 to 3,000 years. Right now, the year is 2021 AD, BC and AD. And generally, each one of these time periods, which if you want to do biblical, in the Old Testament, it calls God the King of Ages. Each one of those ages is one of these 2,000 to 3,000 year periods. Plato called it the greater year. It's like the world's on like a cycle, right? Like Renaissance, medieval ages, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
Enlightenment, whatever. And each of these ages tends to last between 2,000 and 3,000 years. And right now, we're at year 2021, so we're probably toward the end of this one. And what's probably going to happen here is the same thing that happened every other time. Stuff got so bad and so bad in civilizations that there had to be some kind of intervention or restart.
Well, I'll tell you why it gets so bad. Because of our next topic. And this topic's a heavy hitter. I'll tell you why it got so bad. It got so bad because in every single one of those...
trying to cheat the system. Eventually, you'll see one side of the two-side exchange is going to get what?
No.
What?
Well, you're right, but you're also wrong.
More specifically.
More specifically, the relationship dynamic between XY and YY. XXY and XY. I forget how the fucking chromosomes are laid out. I'm dyslexic.
I think it's XY and XX or something.
No.
I think male is XY. Maybe.
Well, basically, it's the fucking chromosomes, god damn it. Okay? Shit.
Yeah. It's those who have a dick and those who don't.
Those with dicks and those without. The dicks and the dickless. Oh shit.
exactly. Hey. If you're not a dick, dude, what are you then? An asshole? Well, I'd rather be the dick of the situation because I'm the one doing them. If it's gonna be war anyway, hey, I'd rather be the one fucking, not the one getting fucked.
Hey, come on. I'm part eggplant, man. And you're a fucking cantaloupe. You better be doing some fucking. Oh shit. Oh my god, there's something wrong with me, man. But no, in all seriousness, back to the topic though. Back to the topic. The reason why the dynamic between big business and the common and the consumer, the reason why the dynamic between big business and the consumer has faltered is because big business, which has pushed an idea towards we're talking about in modern society, because then we're also going to bring this back to
what it is and what it should be.
Well, exactly, because what it is no what it is, and I'm gonna fuck some people up with this. I'm gonna fuck you up with this too, because what it is has been shown from eon to eon to eon, dating back all the way to the original Adam and Eve, where women don't know how to be submissive and cooperative. If God told man to tell woman to not fuck with something, why would you fuck with it if you have been commanded by the creator of all things to not fuck with it?
Yeah, hey. You know what? Once upon a time, there was an instruction manual written, and we call it the book, Bible. And this instruction manual kind of warned us from the beginning that, she's, hey, she's going to get bored and idle hands, devil's workshop, blah, blah, blah. And then you know what? She ate of the only fruit that wasn't supposed to, she did the only thing that she wasn't supposed to do.
I mean, goddamn, bitch. Like, how fucking hungry were you? How hungry were you? You could think of anything to fucking eat, and you go eat the one goddamn thing they told you not to touch. You could have. But here's it.
You got caught. You blamed it on a snake.
Not only did you blame it on the snake, you fucked the snake. Cain, no, dude, no, because it is factually proof. I got the Bible here with me. I don't want to, honestly, I'm a lazy bitch. I'm not about to look through the whole first chapter of the Bible through Genesis to find out where Adam, because the truth of the matter is that God created multiple humanoid species. Adam and Eve were not the first one. Adam and Eve were the first to commit sin. Okay, so because they were the first to commit the unthinkable sin of free will, you see, they were God gave them His power, provided that they would stay under the will of God. When you walk out of, I'm about to preach in a second. When you are not walking in the will of God, then you are missing out on the power that has been bestowed upon you. Am I making sense?
Yep.
How can you flow through a river? How can you flow through a river trying to move upstream?
Yeah. Good luck having your will versus the collective will and God's will.
Yeah. You motherfucker, show me a motherfucking vessel that can go up a waterfall.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sorry, let me say that again. Somebody show me a motherfucking vessel. Not a helicopter, not an airplane, not a vertical takeoff and landing F-35 Harrier jump jet or any one of those things.
Like a water bottle containing more water.
Okay, you show me a fucking ship, a goddamn rowboat that can go against my point exactly. You cannot succeed going against the will of the Creator. When has anyone ever gone against their Creator, i.e. their parents, and won? Don't worry. I will wait.
Hey.
No, I'm talking about... Okay, no. I'm talking about killing their parents. Okay?
Oh, fuck no. Never,
That's what I'm talking about. Who the fuck is going to get away with killing their parents? You are going against your own Creator in the most heinous way, and you're sure that you're going to get away with it. Hello. You ate the fruit. You ate the fruit, and you thought because you could fuck the snake and then blame the snake. Ooh, I don't know what, man. I'm gonna shut my motherfucking mouth.
Dude. There's a figure of speech called garden path. All right, the garden path.
Yeah.
It basically means the setup. It means like the setup. The like you were, you tricked them into I don't know if this is another level of like this, if this is some kind of like deception, some kind of excuse, or if this is really like a genuine perspective. The garden path, in the Garden of Eden. Think about. It means like or King of Thrones, whatever. The garden path. Every time someone's on the garden path, there's about to be betrayal. Just joking. But
Oh, dude, you've been binge watching Game of Thrones, man. What the fuck?
No, I have not, dude. I just
stop lying to me, Nate. I know when you're lying to me.
South Park episode. I confess that I saw a South Park episode making fun of it, and I get that reference because of the South Park episode. I've never even watched one full episode of that TV show. I've never watched a full episode of Game of Thrones, but I still got like that child inside of me that enjoys South Park.
Okay, I'm with you on the South Park. I can't fuck with the Game of Thrones. I don't fuck with anything that's fucking their own family. I'm not cool with that.
What the fuck? That's what they do in that thing?
Yes, they fuck their own brother. I think he fucked it. He either fucked his mother or
sister or some shit.
Or his aunt. I think he either fucked his mother or his aunt.
Gosh dang, dude.
Or maybe it was his cousin. No, I think it was his sister. I think dude actually fucked his sister and then killed his brother and his father.
No. Okay, no comment.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's what it was. He was a cute little looking twink though, and then they killed him.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. Anyway.
I would have fucked him, but then apparently he was supposed to be an underage king, and I'm like, God damn it. What the fuck? What is this? What is this? We're going off topic again here.
It's the same reason why the homepage of Pornhub, dude. It's clearly bad, but there's something in like the collective consciousness of people that seems to recognize something going on there.
Okay, so then I'm not the only clearly I'm not. But I'm not the only person that's like, there's something wrong with constantly in just about every movie where you depict children, putting them in adult situations where in reality, more than 90% of kids.
It doesn't play out that way unless you literally give them the idea then make them do it.
Exactly. Kids are going to be fucking kids. They're not going to be thinking like adults.
Yeah, true.
Okay, and this goes once again. So we have touched on the topic number 2 twice already. So let's get into topic number 2 right now. Let's jump right into it. You want to jump right into topic number 2?
What is topic number 2?
Why? Hold on. Let me read this correctly. Let me grab the book. Let me read this. Like I said, this is incendiary. This is about to be one incendiary topic. Why women find it easier to be mothers than wives in today's society.
Dude, because you just hand the kid off to the daycare, hand the kid off to the babysitter, hand the kid, hit the on button on the TV, right? You let someone else raise the kid while you're off living your personal life as if you never had one. Well, you're getting back to that personal life that instead of transitioning to mother mode, to parental mode, parent, whatever, whichever side, you know, because the kids generally don't turn out too fucked up if they're just out there with everyone else after school trying to figure it out as they go. They'll eventually get it right. Eventually. And then you could act like you were an active participant and you did well if they succeed when they succeed.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I guess you're right.
There's probably a portion of that, but that's not the summary of every situation.
Right. That is a small portion of it. I think a bigger portion of it has to do with how the media, specifically, written media like magazines and books, novels and self-help books and all this kind of shit have pretty much depicted the male society for women to be quite limiting, and it encouraged women to be more masculine. And here's the thing that women don't seem to understand about men.
If you start the fight and you lose, you pay the price.
No. Actually, once again,
the accountability.
Hold on, wait, Nate, hold on, wait.
Holding on.
What it is if men wanted to put up with masculine women, we would just go fuck other men. As a matter of fact, that's called gay. That's called homosexuality.
Yeah, and it seems like some people do as a plan B. I'm not naming any names here, but...
Me? Hello. I couldn't get the only time I ever had a girlfriend was when I was in a relationship and wouldn't get out of that relationship. And so I told her, I said, listen, I'm not going to leave my relationship. So you going to have to figure this out because this person's going to have to leave me. Eventually they did, but whatever. But the point is that, like, I as much as I really liked this girl, I actually loved her because she was smart. She had a little tiny bit of an attitude when it was necessary. Like if we were at Carl's Jr. at 2:00 in the morning or whatever, and the bitch was giving us attitude, she got out and I'm telling you, this story really happened. She got out the motherfucking car. Right? She like 5'3", right? 5'3".
There's an attitude just toward everyone except you.
Dude, like this is that's why. But I loved this girl. So she got out of the car and she walked back to the fucking window and says, "Listen, lady, I understand that you may be tired. You had a long day. People were on your fucking nerves, but that is no reason or excuse for you to be treating people with a bad attitude and messing up orders just because you want to go home. If you do it right the first time, you wouldn't have had to do it again."
You're mad at the boss, not me, right? You're mad at the boss, not me. So fucking keep that between you and the boss. Be nice to me. I've been good to you. You be good to me.
And I'm like, damn, girl, that's what I'm talking about. And she said, "I'm sorry you had to see me like this." I said, "No, shit, that was kind of sexy." Shit. And then what happened? Hell, we went and got a hotel room and I fucked her brains out, fucked her back into her next period. Okay? I fucked that one up. I fucked that one up because I thought that what I had, was better than
damn,
what...
Alex, you really stabbed the animal till it bled, huh?
You goddamn right I did. I killed that little kitty. Oh, shit.
That's so funny, but there's some part of me that doesn't feel right to say.
You know what? I can say that because it actually happened in my life, and it's a very sad, morbid story. Quite a turnaround from 25 seconds ago, which was a long time ago. My grandmother got me a cat, and unfortunately, I was called to go do something, and I wasn't paying attention, and I tripped, and I accidentally stepped on her neck. And,
No.
Yeah.
That's horrible, though. Animals are innocent.
Yeah. And I mean, that was my best friend. And it's actually, it's fucked up because as much as I love cats, I prefer a cat over a dog any fucking day. But all of my cats have died. Like, they have either been... No. All of my cats have been put fucking down. And it's... Like I had a cat when I was in high school. And I was dealing with a lot of social awkwardness in high school, actually. And so my granddad went to go and pick up this cat. Well, he didn't pick up... He really didn't go to pick up a cat. His friend passed away, and I went with him to help clean out his friend's place, and there was a whole bunch of shit in there. And so I took some stuff with me, and all of a sudden, you know, there was just this cat there. And the lady said, "Oh yeah, there's this cat." Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And so, you know, there was the little cat cage and shit. So we took the cat, you know, and we took it home with us. And the cat wasn't too fond of my granddad. I mean, like, the cat was cool with my granddad, but that cat just loved me. And you know what I called him? I named him Mr. Whiskers, because he had long, super long whiskers. And he was this tabby cat. He was gray and black. Oh my God, he was gorgeous. He was beautiful. He was my bestest friend in the world. But unfortunately, you know, when my granddad took him to the vet one day, they said that he was sick with cat AIDS, and, like, you know, yeah, they said that he was sick with cat AIDS. And so they said, you should put him down. And then come to find out, like, 2 days after they put my cat down, because I came home and I'm like, well, where's Mr. Whiskers at? Because I was like, I had a bad day at school. I was like, I can't wait to go home and see my cat. You know, it's gonna make the day better. And, you know, he was gone. And I was just like, man, fucking bullshit. And you know what? Ever since then, I don't think I've had a cat. I have not had a cat since then. And, like, it fucks with me, dude. It fucks with me. Because I see a lot of cats, man. And I just feel like, come on, dude. Just one fucking cat. It's weird. The lady across the street has a cat that actually is like a dog.
Yeah, but you know what, dude? It's... Hey, in a way, dude, you could put it like, you know, there is a sacred part of your heart. It's only for that cat. Only that cat. That was your cat. You know, most of them are moms, but my mom is special because it's my mom. You know, that cat is special because it's my cat. That dog is special because it's my. You're not trying to replace it. You're not replacing it. It can't be replaced.
And then,
yeah, there are more, but they're not all the same.
Yeah, I really love that cat. Mr. Whiskers was my best friend, man. He was so cool.
Dude, when I was a kid, my first... Alright, I had a teddy bear when I was a little kid, and it was a stuffed cat. It was a stuffed animal cat from a gift shop in a hotel somewhere in Northern California, way more north of here. And, I called the cat. It was a stuffed fat cat, and I named it Fatty Patty.
Cute.
Yeah. So you know what, dude? Fucking, you know. hey, but mine's still alive. It's still it's in the closet somewhere at my parents' house.
Maybe, unless they fucking.
Hey, well, I'm slumming it up here in a Motel 6.
Maybe it's still in the closet unless they buried it along with your dog.
Oh, dang, I know, fucked up, huh?
You want to go there, bitch? We can go there.
Yeah. There we go. Release, dude. Release. Good. You sound good. Okay. But yeah, no.
You know, dude, I know it sounds like I never got over the whole cat thing, and some part of me, especially my little inner child, definitely didn't get over it. But the adult part of me is like, you know, shit, it's just a part of life. And what you do is you become successful. and you make sure that you have a place where you can get a kitten, and you can raise that kitten up to be your best friend and your cool cat on the side just to kick it with. You know, here's some little catnip, buddy. I'm gonna smoke this bag of weed. An ounce of catnip and an ounce of weed.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The adult, the adult part of you will do it right. We'll do it right now that you know how. Never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but it'll be kind of fucked up.
No, I mean, say what you gotta say, dude. If you got this is an open platform, man, and we're streaming on we're streaming on.
Because you know what, Alex? Boys to men, right? You know what the difference between a man and a boy is? The man has had his heart broken until he was just slightly emotionally disconnected from what's going on around him.
Dude, that's not a joke. That's just fucking true. Real men lack the ability to display emotion. Men feel emotion. Real men don't show it.
That's right. Because that's showing weakness, and
it's not showing. It's not showing weakness.
You don't want other people around you to catch some kind of feelings, because that doesn't lead to anything good.
Exactly. It doesn't lead to anything productive.
Yes, that right there. That's what it is. That whole quote unquote showing weakness thing. I've only ever heard women say that. That's probably a misunderstanding of what it looks like from the outside. It's not that. It's dude. What good could come from all right, if me, 23 years old, right? If someone saw me crying about my childhood dog dying or something, right?
Okay.
And I was just sitting there as a grown ass man with a beard, just crying, just all red faced and shit. What good? How does that improve anything? It doesn't. You keep it inside.
Exactly. You keep that shit inside. Not even inside, dude. Just acknowledge the fuck that it happened and move on. You cannot bring back the dead. You're not Jesus Christ. You are not Yeshua HaMashiach.
Hey, Jesus the Christ, Yahushua HaMashiach, Yeshua the Messiah.
That's exactly. Listen, I try.
Bring my dog back, but only if it's the same soul, the same spirit in the dog. Resurrect my damn dog, dude, and his cat. Come on, dude. They're very deserving.
I mean that shit. As a matter of fact, you could bring back Queenie. You could bring back Snowpaws. You could bring back motherfucking Mr. Whiskers. You could bring back my little kitty cat. I forgot her name. I really did. I feel bad. I forgot his name.
Maggie, Jordan, April, and Rascal.
What was it? I called him asshole. Literally, that was the kitty that had his neck broken. I legitimately called him just like names, like asshole or you little shit or like you crazy fuck, because that cat was out of his fucking mind. But I'm not gonna. And then my grandmother got me a second cat, and they had to put it down because it got sick from fleas and ticks.
Well, that's sure is such a heartwarming story.
Dude, it's literally fucking life. Now I know what to do in order to take care of my cats when I get a cat.
Way of the world.
I know what not situation to be in to try and take care of a life. Though that life may not be on the level of sentience as mine, and we need to go back to talking about what we were talking about first, because we didn't got
modern society.
Yes, that's right. Modern society have convinced women that masculinity is okay, and it's not. It's not okay, because if men wanted to put up with masculine women,
we would be just banging. Yeah. Why buy Great Value Ranch when you can buy Hidden Valley? If we wanted to be fucking a dude, the ones of us that would be doing that would probably already be doing that. Or at least have tried. If we wanted to be, women should not act like a dude and dudes should not act like women. Why get the knockoff imitation when you could get the real thing? If dudes wanted to be fucking dudes, then they would be. But for everyone, and I think literally everyone, I don't believe in any of that born gay bull crap, because I've never met a gay dude that has only ever been with men, unless there was something not good going way back in the years to early childhood. And even then, that doesn't sound natural. That's because of environmental influence.
Right.
So, we went to, anyway, back to what you were saying. Go with the flow. Keep the flow alive.
No, dude, you were making a point, man. You were really making a point. Like,
yeah. If they wanted to dyke it up, they'd be dyking it up. All right? Just like they want to fuck a real man, the same thing's happening over here. Mirror image. I move the right, you move the left.
I mean, why in so many same-sex relationships is there the same general gender dynamic? Not male female.
Oh yeah. Who's the pitcher? Who's the catcher? Who's the top? Who's the bottom?
Exactly. Who's the man? Who's the woman? I brought Blake to my sister's prom, right? And one of my family members there so grotesquely asked a very inappropriate question when you first meet someone's partner. So who's the husband?
Oh my God. Who asked that?
I'm not gonna name names because these people are on my friends list. But if you watch my content, you know who you are.
That would be both. The only right answer to give to that is both of us retard. We're both dudes.
That's exactly what I said. Because I didn't understand the question. That's such an outdated, insultive question.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Why do you takes it up the pooper scooper?
Like, thank you for introducing yourself for who you really are. Like, an intolerant piece of shit. Congratulations.
Don't be an asshole in those situations, especially to anyone you care about. If there's some gay dude mouthing off talking mess, then maybe you could, cheap shot for a cheap shot.
Exactly. And you know what? That situation did happen because my sister's brother, biological brother, was there, and I introduced him to Blake. And the first thing he says was, well, why am I interested in saying anything to you? I don't know you. And I'm like, you arrogant, ignorant, fucking bastard. Do you not know that that's what you do on the first meeting? Huh?
That's why you're introducing that. You do. That's kind of the point of an introduction, so that you do know each other.
So you get to know each other. Like,
yeah.
Dude, we fucked, okay? And we were supposed to be in this thing and living together and successful, making businesses and doing all this shit together. And you went off and ran off with your little boyfriend, and you have been just as unsuccessful as my black ass. Now,
Yeah, Alex, dude, we were supposed to be making a business, and we were supposed to be both successful making a business, but you're too busy running around Compton, chasing, or whatever city it was that you're in now, chasing tail.
I mean, but dude, serious. But in all seriousness, like, is it really necessary for people to be so goddamn uncaring and heartless? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you want to approach us like, oh well, where's the wine at? Where's the wine is in the cooler, motherfucker? Don't you see I'm sitting here having a drink with my partner, enjoying this party? You know, you didn't want to talk to us before. Now you want to talk to us because you trying to get fucked up. Bitch, we 4 drinks in. We done killed 2 bottles already. There's 2 more left. We gonna kill them motherfuckers too. Meanwhile, your ass walking around trying to talk shit about everybody. We sitting here enjoying the party.
I know, dude. Kill the beers like it was your childhood hopes and dreams.
We was killing the wine, motherfucker. We were killing the wine and the champagne.
So hard beer. So like Mike's Hard Lemonade.
No.
So like
No.
Stronger.
No. Real wine and real champagne.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
You know, oh, by the way, I solved the mystery, dude. You know the whole stereotype of like the suburban wine drinking housewife?
Mm-hmm.
It's because when I used to be on Tinder, what did I do when I get on Tinder?
Damn
you
it.
have other options, so you bribe them to go with you. Hey,
I fucked up.
Over this weekend? And then they've been having dudes do that to them for like the last 10, 20 years, if not more. and then eventually
I can't believe that shit.
And they drink wine because they don't want to be seen drinking fucking vodka because then they feel like a drunk doing that in front of people.
Dude, time out, man. Like I can't focus right now because I just did something fucking stupid. So, I got this half a can of Monster sitting here in my cup holder, right? And I'm just now finishing a cigarette. And so I'm like, well, I'll just, ash this cigarette out in the can of Monster. Not realizing that it was the can of Monster that I cracked open to drink while I was motherfucking doing this podcast. So now I'm out half a can of Monster and I gotta crack open a new fucking can. And why do I need to go through all this shit?
I know the feeling, dude. I know the feeling. I do the same thing because I chew a lot and I spit, so I gotta spit in something. And I usually spit in empty cans. And dude, you know the amount of times that I've been like, oh no, that was a good NOS, that was a good Monster, that was, dang, dude, that was the beer that, that was beer in that can, not my spit. Dang, a wrong one.
God damn it. Such a fucking moron, I swear. But no, seriously. I think it's a serious issue. But really what it is, and this has been proven not just by CIA documents, but by statistics as well. I can possibly, maybe through the tablet, give me a moment here. Maybe I could bring up blackdemographics.com and bring up these statistics. I'm not gonna lie, it's the same.
Alex is over there in his mom's neighborhood, scraping the bottom of the barrel with women. So you know what? He said, "Fuck it, I quit. He's gonna go screw a dude." And he's still, maybe not scraping the bottom of the barrel, but not doing what he should be doing. And now I'm up here, and my best friend's down there, and both of us are too poor to be able to just greyhound out to where the other is any weekend just because I feel like it. We got to get the money saved up.
Mm-hmm.
And we're both stuck in our own situations and blah blah blah. All because Alex was scraping the bottom of the barrel. Not because I've also made my own dumbass mistakes, but because it's all your fault, dude.
Dude.
Hey. I went to go move in with my aunt and uncle in Idaho, and you went to go move in with your mom in fucking Southern California around the same time. It couldn't possibly be that we both made that decision to each of our own lives. It's somehow all your fault. I'm joking. I'm obviously joking, but yeah. No, but in all seriousness, it's Jesus, talk about that, huh? Fucking $50 on a Greyhound ticket each way.
Let's see here. Let's pull a Kevin Samuels. Let's look at black marriage in America. Because it's not general women. Okay, I see that. Like I said, I've seen this a lot in the black community where and in my own family quite a bit as well, where women are having children out of wedlock, and in some cases they don't even stay with the baby daddy. The baby daddy just bounces, and there's like basically, if you want to fuck me without a condom, you're gonna have to marry me, and we're gonna have to come up with a business plan to be successful, because I'm not having a baby and living this stigmatized life and lessening my quality of life because you have to.
How good of a Venus flytrap are they if they can't even catch the fly on its way out? The fly just runs up inside him, gets that sweet nectar, gets that juice, and then slides out and runs back to his life. He busts up inside her, and as soon as he gets that post-nut clarity, he's like, oh shit, I shouldn't be here. And it's just, then he's running out the doors, putting his belt on, fucking shoelaces untied.
These are some interesting...
It's definitely not something that I've done a few times in a row.
These are some interesting statistics here. It shows that
it's a problem in general society, but it's more concentrated, I think,
Well, this has to do with, why is it that women in our community, in the black community, feel like it's okay to be fucking around and having these babies and going crazy and not making marriage a prerequisite before sex.
Yeah, it should be a prerequirement, a prerequisite. And you know what, dude? Yeah.
And one of the things that need to be either, huh?
Because now the bad ones in your group are giving ones in my group bad ideas. So you better get that under control, Alex.
There ain't shit that I can do. I fuck dudes. I'm just making a point. I'm just making an observation. This is shit that I see, okay? But no, wait, hold on. Here.
The guinea pig in the lab, the canary in the coal mine.
Oh man, dude, you've been down.
For a reason that seems to be the way things playing out. Like, maybe it's on purpose, maybe it's not. Maybe it's on purpose from certain people. But dude, the canary in the coal mine for look at places like Alex's mom's neighborhood, and then know that about 10, 20 years later, yours is going to start to look more and more like that.
Yeah.
Speaking as someone like me.
But no, it's more than just the lack of ideals and motivation. It's really the lack of opportunity. And the lack of opportunity is starting to spread its way like a cancer through America.
Yeah, I know.
Like, seriously.
Isn't it ironic, too? Because think about now, right? There's soup kitchens everywhere. Due to people who live in bushes in parks in San Francisco have smartphones, right? Everyone's got Google. There's more access to these things than there has been in a long time throughout civilization, right?
Yeah.
There's access to food everywhere, but yet there's still skinny, starving-looking people.
Yep.
So how did we get here? Because it is like a cancer, dude. How the fuck is all of this?
I'll tell you how we got here. We got and I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this, but I really don't mind, because ever since I was in high school at Washington, I had a teacher talk to me about politics and how they really work out, and it was very interesting what he told me. And what he told me was that the Democratic Party was actually started by the Confederacy, and it was around to, and he showed documents and proof of evidence of this, and saying, certain political figures who were Democrats were actually voting and putting in legislation not to abolish slavery, but to keep it. And then there were...
What is democracy? It's polite mob rule. It's organized mob rule. You know, if we all voted, all right, show of hands. Who says we make the rich one shit? Who says we make the rich guy give us all, you know, part of his bank account? Everyone says, everyone, you're all voted, dude. You owe us all. You know, because the nature of democracy, we view it as such a positive thing. But, dude, it's, you know, vote of hams, boy. Who says we stay in the union versus who says we tell them to fuck off? All right, everyone? Cool. All right, so we go do our own thing. It's not like the nature of what it is, dude. Like it's not always going to show through in a positive way. Like it's you know, you're outvoted, right?
Yeah.
That is historically that back when I used to pay attention to this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's historically accurate from what I know, and also like go figure. That was their only. No one ever argued it was the right thing to do. They just argued that it was what the majority wanted to do.
Thank you. I mean, case in point, everybody argued that it was the morally right thing to do, which was to, you know, basically run away from Afghanistan and Iraq.
Yeah, who wouldn't, dude?
No, but understand, but dude, no, understand this. That the structure that we build our society on came from the very nation that we are trying to reinstill the society that built us. Arabs came up with mathematics that built the roads we drive our cars in, that we use mathematics to build. That we use mathematics to build the planes that fly the products, to build the cars, that we use mathematics to build the fucking factories, that we use mathematics to build the fucking robots, that we use mathematics to build the tools, that we use mathematics to build a telecommunications network that we can reach each other globally and in some cases interplanetarily.
Yeah, and who perfected turning math into a science? And
So
there probably wasn't ancient Pythagoras in Greek running his weird drunken sex cult. It was more likely, historically, what is it? The Moors? Is that what they called it? Like
yes,
one word that people could Google to verify it. The Moors. Yeah, that's what they were calling them at that time period.
or
The
the people of Göbekli Tepe.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's good.
And I don't actually recall. Let me get this right now, because this is important. This is history.
So they got it first, right? They
Go.
got the right answer first. So therefore, we should probably look to them for what the answer to our current problem is. Is it put them bitches in beekeeper suits? Is it burqa time? Come on, dude. I think it's funny.
No, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't listening. I was trying to find out about Göbekli Tepe.
What is the course correct action to take now?
Oh, in order to.
Are we gonna have to wait for some like biblical style, like the four apocalypse, or the four horsemen of the apocalypse? You know, we have to wait for like disease and financial there to be disease.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. This is what
and all these different things happening at the same time for society to reset naturally. For all of them to fucking to want to come back to the strong man that could do something that could, you know.
Yeah, but that's what this goes back to what we were talking about. The eons of human regression. Okay, I'm gonna make a point, and I'm not gonna dwell on this too long because I want to get to the eons of human regression. But the point that I'm trying to make is, why is it that there is only one tribe in the entire world left that has the ability to astral project their minds to any location on the planet with accuracy and be able to, you know, like tell?
Who is that tribe?
I don't remember the name of them. They're in South Africa. I don't have the time to look it up. Remind me of that. Okay. Write it down, and I'll look it up in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Tribe in South Africa that can astral project. Just, that's the note.
Okay.
But this goes, like I said, women get to a place. Look at ancient Rome, okay? In ancient Rome, women had so much power and control that they started fucking boys because they couldn't deal with women and they had to be drunk constantly. These people used the Arabic math that they had taken over to perfect clean sewage so that they could have clean drinking water.
Sounds about right. And if you want some evidence for that, you could Google right before the fall of Rome. Yeah, and you can look it up and verify. Like, there was a sequence, there was an order of occurrence that these things happened in, including, the dude could not inherit the family farm unless he got married. And if he got married, then he could, so you got a bunch of them who just were forced by the court. Like family court in America today, you're kind of forced to deal with. It's very one-sided. It got to the point back then where it was like you cannot inherit family property unless you get married at some point, and also if you get married, she could still divorce you and take a bunch of it. Who do you think made up that rule?
The women.
Yeah, go figure.
You know what? No, I take that back. They were men that made up that rule because they wanted two things. They wanted money, and they wanted the women.
Yep. So the Pied Piper, right?
Dude, I believe that greedy men, there are greedy men. There are men that do things to harm other people to get ahead on purpose.
Yeah, of course.
Okay? That, a lot of people would call that evil and that kind of shit. No, to me, as far as that's just greed. That is greed.
That is greed, yep. And also, what happens in nature, dude? The slow gazelle gets caught by the lion.
Yeah.
It's a lot more of a natural thing than we think.
Exactly. You really think the lion is going to expend extra energy to catch the fast gazelle?
Yeah, exactly. The guy who's willing to play dirty gets farther. If you're willing to step on other people on your way to the top, then you got more tools at your disposal to climb to the top.
And, I prefer Kevin.
Prosper for good men to do nothing, right? Something like that. What's the saying?
Well, I have a saying actually, but it's not. I don't think it's the same as yours.
Get back to it.
And I got this saying from Neil deGrasse Tyson. Now, Kevin Samuels also has a saying that's quite similar. But I prefer Neil deGrasse Tyson's. The universe is under no obligation to make any sense to any of us. Okay?
Fair enough.
So, Kevin Samuels' version is, the universe owes you no understanding. The universe owes no one or anything any understanding.
Okay.
And like I said, I prefer Neil deGrasse Tyson because it's a little bit more softer. It just sounds better. The universe is under no obligation to make any sense to you. And that's one thing that I struggle with greatly in life, is dealing with logic. A lot of things just don't make fucking sense to me. And I get to this place of frustration, and then it turns into the sinful emotions of anger and rage because I cannot come up with a solution to the problem.
Yep.
Because as a man, We think and then we know. So we think about something and then we either thinking about it or we know it. We thinking about it or we know about it. One of the two. We don't feel about shit. I don't give a fuck about feeling. Fuck your feelings.
Yeah, listen to the way it's worded when we talk. It's I know or I think.
If I say I feel, I'm probably talking about my mind.
Yeah. And if I say I feel, I'm probably making fun of Alex's mom. I'm just joking. My bad. If I say I feel, I'm probably mocking some woman somewhere.
Pretty much. Shit. Tell the truth. Tell the truth as it fucking is, man.
Yeah, because we have feelings too, but you know what? Not much gets done from talking about feelings. I think and I know are better actionable information.
Yeah. That's some of the best information out there.
Best.
I mean,
and it's a good category terms too. It's good labels. Trusted, verified information, and other information that's a maybe. I know and I think.
And I mean, you know, man, what I know is that there is a massive conspiracy, not just to keep the black race down, but to kill them off with the government.
Yeah.
I don't think this. I know this. And it was finally proven to me after what I saw in Haiti, which was the assassination of their president. And I'm like, you know, granted, the dude hadn't been the best president, but that does not give any right to assassinate a human being who is just trying to do his country good. Doesn't matter if you like him or not. And then the fact that the United States was involved with this, that there were two DEA agents. DEA agents are American citizens for the most part.
And then they spoke Spanish, right?
And English.
According to the dude's wife, they spoke in DEA outfits and they spoke Spanish.
I mean, like, what the actual fuck?
I don't know. It could have been a Halloween costume, dude. It could have been total bullshit outfits. I'm joking. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, though, like, and it's also a lot more simple and measurable, too. Like, today, out, listen, like, it doesn't take people that long to, like, it doesn't take people that long to improve. There's some outside intervention intervening in a not so a positive way if things keep getting worse and worse like that. I would think, you know, measurably, you know, like we're not, measurably, we're all equal, like competence, the word competent, like we're able to do. It's, never mind. Back to what you're saying.
No, dude, you're on a roll here, dude. You're on a roll here.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Listen to the way Alex talks. Alex is clearly not stupid. If Alex's life is screwed up, then maybe it's because there were some unfair circumstances, or because, you know, like, it's not because he's dumb. And if there's generations and generations of that, eventually people would have did what it took to get access to opportunity and shit, and be able to pass it on to the kid. So therefore, someone probably was intervening to take it away at some point.
And now, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Once they kill, here's the problem. Black people are too strong. You can't kill us. Do you know why?
Because
And I'm not trying to proliferate a racial situation here. All I'm saying is just Dr. Fauci it, okay? Look at the numbers.
close fucking
Look at the numbers. Look closely at the numbers. Out of all of the mass extinction events that have happened throughout the history of humanity, what race has stood through every single mass extinction event throughout humanity? It's been in the African savannas and in the plains of Africa where humans have survived. Do the numbers.
Yeah, I would. Okay, so what do you think the more specific mechanism of it is? It's clearly not. If you want to look at it, it's probably not physical strength. It's probably like a cohesive group. You know, like
It's more than just a cohesiveness, man. It's literally it's a symbiosis. Okay. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this. I may even lose viewership for this. But the black race was seeded here by aliens, okay? White people were seeded here by another alien race, okay? And the thing about it is, black people have been here since the age of the dinosaurs. Over 350 million years of evolving with the planet.
surviving and lasting.
Over 300. Earth is only 4.5 billion years old. That's how old Earth. That's how old Earth is. Okay. 350 million of those 4.5 billion years, the black race as a evolutionary chain, as a DNA as a DNA entity, has been able to succeed through well over 200,000 mass extinction events on planet Earth. Excuse me? I'm sorry, not 200,000. I think it's like 2,000. There's been over 2,000 mass extinction events on Earth since the age of the dinosaur. Since 350 million years ago. There have been so many mass extinction events on Earth that we're to the point of where, like, we don't even know where the fuck we came from. It has wiped civilizations completely out of existence. Do you not comprehend this? I know you do. I know you do. But a lot of people don't.
No, and if you look, I think we should reel it back into like something that the average audience, that, you know, people on your Facebook page and people that find a random YouTube channel who want to do more than make fun of it, like keep it. Let's get back to the point, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but the point is this, though. Okay, but the point is this: black people are powerful. The very essence, the DNA strand that goes back 350 million years, something that started, you know, as a little thing swimming in the ocean, now made its way to land, whatever, on the shores of Africa. Understand, man, that bloodline has survived mass extinctions, and these aliens that seeded the white people, okay, hundreds of millions of years later, about 50 million years ago, when the black people had already begun to move into the northern places and begin to change the color, texture, and palette of their skin because they were in colder, inclement weather.
Yeah, and if you want some validation for that, while we're reeling it back into getting back to the point, if a lot of people, you know, aliens and religion, right? You know, people wanted, sons of God took wives of daughters of men and made them bear children, and they were men of high stature, called the Nephilim, right? That's biblical, right? There's a lot of religious stories of demigods, right?
Why are they called Denisovans? And it's not because they're found in the Denisovan mountains of Russia. They're called the Denisovans. and they're supposed to be, they were supposed to be more advanced than the Neanderthals they were fucking. Well, where the fuck did the Denisovans come from? They still can't find a bloodline for them. And they don't seem to share any DNA traits with humans.
And if you want to take religious stuff and really oversimplify it to maybe it was cavemen misunderstanding aliens, then you could look
Prometheus and Bob. Prometheus and fucking Bob.
Yeah, Prometheus and the Caucasus Mountains, Caucasian, come from.
No, you never saw the TV show Kablam, did you?
No, I've never seen Kablam.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a link to that because in the late 1990s, early 2000s, there was this cartoon on Kablam, and it was called Kablam was like what's that shit? Robot Chicken, but it was a kid friendly version. And so they had this one little skit on there called Prometheus and Bob. Prometheus was a caveman. Bob was an alien.
Oh, really? Because,
yes.
Historically, there's a story of Prometheus being basically chained to a mountain, thought to be one of the mountains in the, that the white people are called Caucasian because you could track them back to the Caucasus Mountains. And the Greeks had an old religious story about, kind of a demigod type situation where basically, not infinite, right? Mixed with something from another place.
Exactly.
Locals mixed with something foreign.
Well, I mean, come on, man. Once again, there is a race of people, a race of black people, and you know what? I'm inclined to find this right now.
Yeah, I found it, dude. Prometheus and Bob.
No, I'm not talking about Prometheus and Bob.
Kablam. Oh shit, this is an hour and a half video? Holy crap. I will look up this later, but also that is like in the Greek story of Prometheus, which again, Greeks, who speak, Greco-Roman, Greeks, Romans spoke Latin, Greeks spoke Greek, and look,
South
Romans said
African
Jupiter,
tribe.
Greeks said Zeus.
What is it that they do?
Greeks said Prometheus. Romans would probably say either Phosphorus or Lucifer.
Hmm.
And that is historically accurate, but again, I'm trying to reel it back in from things that sound kind of crazy. One step at a time. Speaking of, demigod type situations,
What's that thing I said it was? What's that thing that they do again? The South African tribe in Africa, they do the trans something.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. But the South African tribe, they do the trans. What's that thing that they do? The shit, and then they do the thing, and they go to other people's places, and they're still there in South Africa, but their spirit goes to somewhere. Their consciousness goes to other places in the world, and they can you know what I'm talking about, right?
Alex, I'm like up. I'm up the hill. I'm joking. Hey, can you hear me, dude?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? I don't think he can hear me. I think we lost the feed. Hold on. Oh, this has been one hellish situation in trying to get the fucking technical aspect of this thing up and running and off the ground. But, you build this motherfucker as you fly it. So, and eventually we will be flying high into the sky, y'all. Flying high into the sky. Can you hear me? All right, well, I'm going to have to call him back and get him back on the line again. Oh, fucking technology, it just sucks. Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck happened. technology.
We were technology, dude. I know. Holy shit. Hey, what's kind of funny about that, right? Fucking speaking of technology, did you at least hear the part? Were you able to hear the part where I was saying, like the Prometheus story?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, it comes from that mountain range, which is what why white people are called Caucasians, because you can track them back to there. And
if I wasn't stoned, I'd be able to repeat what the fuck I said, because it was actually pretty decent shit.
Kablam, Prometheus and Bob.
No, it wasn't Prometheus. That's it. Now I remember. What was the name of that? What was that thing that they did? That's huh?
Kablam?
No, the South African tribe. What was that thing that I told you?
Astro Project.
Astro Project. Thank you. Hold on. I want to get the name because I was very intrigued by this. Very intrigued. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you. By the way, if you go back to old ancient Greece and Rome, the names Prometheus, Phosphorus, and Lucifer all generally just think of like the same. They generally seem to be different tellings of the same story. And also phosphorus, which is what we use to illuminate screens on, make lit up with light, like smartphones, like Android and iPhone, and computer and TV screens that show moving pictures, are lit up with, because of phosphorus is what enables that. So, kind of funny, right? Technology, it's of the devil.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be, because this shit fucking sucks half the time. It doesn't work right.
The light that keeps some up at night is of the devil.
Dude, man.
Never mind.
No, I'm gonna say something.
In a funny way, but I'm not gonna put the effort in because I don't want to think about all that right now.
Can you hear me?
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. I couldn't find the name of the tribe, but it's there. And I'll put a link to it later. So back to what we were saying. Like, technology is the devil. Dude, let me tell you something bad. I know people in my life who are very close to me who have allowed technology to just tear apart their psyche and relationship with God because of what motherfuckers is doing on a goddamn file hosting, server somewhere in a goddamn room with no windows, in a building with no windows.
Air-conditioned server room, yeah.
Exactly.
In a warehouse full of computer servers, yeah.
You got somebody, and then you got people who are just so worried about what a motherfucker's talking about on that fucking. It's not even real. You can't touch it. It's not like you can print out a fucking Facebook page and respond to it.
I know, for real, dude. I don't care. I don't use Instagram. I barely. I keep a Facebook Messenger account so people can find me who don't have my current phone number but remember my name to search.
Thank you. That's exactly what Facebook was supposed to be. I don't know why the fuck Facebook is this now all of a sudden. It's disgusting. I can't stand it.
I think I have an idea what it is.
Money. It's a fucking sick, disgusting little cash grab. You know those free-to-play video games?
Yeah.
Or micro payments? Do you not understand, man? I've wasted hundreds of dollars in fucking micro payments.
Hey, it's all good, dude. Hey, at least it was video games that kept that was the at least video games was what kept you in something where you're a player that takes thinking and logic, right? That at least it sure at least keeps your brain keen. You know what I think kept Facebook alive? I remember I was born in 1998. I remember being in middle school and saying, no, I don't want a fucking Facebook or a MySpace, dude. That's fucking.
I'm gonna step away from the camera for a moment. Keep talking, Nate.
Yeah, I remember being a little kid and at like 13, 12, whatever, around middle schoolish, and saying, no, I don't want a MySpace, I don't want a Facebook, that's fucking gay. And then other people being like, no, dude, but you kind of have to, because that's how you get girls' numbers. They like it for some reason, and we got to be on there because of them. I'm like, oh, all right, fine. And today, looking at how these things get used, I bet you, if you took that out of the equation, all you would really see is people doing the whole, like what we said about Facebook. Leave it there so people who you haven't talked to in years, if they want to reach out to you about something, they could search your name and then message you and get your new phone number. That's probably about all you see it being used as if it wasn't, look, hey, I don't know, maybe I'm just an asshole for thinking this, maybe I'm Nexus or whatever the fuck, but I really think that it's mostly like, I really think if it wasn't for, if you took women out of the equation, no one would really use social media. It would be, and it would be used a lot differently than it is today.
Oh, social media would be mainly used for entertainment purposes only, as opposed to, real life.
It would be like a meme competition, not a fucking show-off competition of this is my life, this is my ass, this is my weed, this is my car, this is my, this is her ass.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about. See, the assassination of Haiti's president really just woke me up to what the fuck was going on, though. And, it's the balance between good and survival is so
the balance between doing the right thing and doing what it takes, and doing whatever it takes.
Yeah, exactly.
Having moral limits and whatever it takes, cost doesn't matter.
It's so thin. That line is so thin. And life can be so unforgiving.
I know, dude. I mean, hey, it is necessary for there to be people who are willing to do whatever it takes.
Well,
right?
let me finish this statement real quick, and then I'll let you get right into this. Like I said, life can be so unforgiving, and I think that is one of the biggest reasons why we as people really rely on society. Like in society, we really rely a lot. It's in Western society anyway. We really rely on our religious beliefs, especially Christianity. In Christianity, the idea of forgiveness is almost to be honest with you, I don't know. I can look this up, but I'm a lazy motherfucker. Is there a difference? Yeah, you're my producer. Hell, look this shit up. Is there a difference between
Yes, sir. IT man at your service. Yes, sir.
All right, dude. That's gonna be your nickname now on the stage. That's your stage name, IT man.
Shit the fuck up.
Dude, you know that Jet Li movie? You know that Jet Li movie, IP Man?
Look at the story of Lilith's mirror, and then look at the thought with an Instagram account and herself. Lilith's black mirror and the smartphone when the battery is dead. The black mirror that you can kind of see a reflection in, but it's black, and a smartphone with the battery when the battery is not active. Dude, it's you want to talk about social media and shit. What is the difference between the story, like the religious stories of Lilith's mirror that she uses to go sick demons on people, and someone crying into their Instagram account, some slut leaving out all the parts where she did things wrong and just talking about only pointing out what he did wrong and just boo wham wham boo hoo, go get him, hurt me. Bada bing bada boom. Yeah.
I mean,
anyway, no, I seriously think that's relevant when we start talking about social media and shit.
Yeah, no, I have seen, but that's what I'm saying about social. But no, hey, but that's what I've seen about social media is that it could make people, famous, and it could make them happy, but not even on the other hand, literally on the same hand, on the finger right next to it, it can have you in a hospital ready to end it all.
Yeah, it's like, Jesus, dude, you can't deal with people making fun of you on the internet. Fucking,
But
there's no such thing as cyberbullying. There's turn it off and go outside.
and that is the biggest thing that I have to say about that right there, is that, like, and I know that it seems like it's not related, but it is. Oh, believe me, it is. The Christian ideals, especially behind the ideals of forgiveness, makes living in this painful reality so much more bearable. That even with that it allows the ability for people to think logically, to actually have a logical moment. You understand what I'm saying? When you are not overburdened by this weight of shame and guilt and
Things that we mostly know are logically bullcrap, but feelings don't always make sense.
exactly. When you are weighed down by all this unnecessary luggage and baggage, it's impossible for you to move.
Yep.
I'm sure that you've seen a video of one of those old steam trains that were loaded down. I think I showed you one before. And the train, all it was doing, shoo, 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 with the wheels and the hubs and the fucking pistons, and the fucking thing was turning, and you could see the steam coming out the fucking sides of the train, out the locomotive, and he was whistling that horn and dinging that bell, and that bitch didn't go any fucking where. He slid that shit for a good 2 minutes. It was a flat track, no incline.
Damn Thomas the Train Engine. I know I can.
Dude, that was no I can nothing. That was, bitch, please.
That's hilarious.
You know, but that's
Hey, is that just us, or is that really a thing to that? Like, I bet you social media would be used hella differently if you just took women out of the equation. Like, I remember what got me on it in the first place, and again, dude, like, I seriously think that it wouldn't be a show-off competition like it is today. Like, I bet if you took that out of the equation and no one was on there trying to get laid and trying to show off and all this shit, it would be a lot. It wouldn't be as destructive of a thing. And usually the people who it's destructive to tend to be mostly women anyway.
And, you know, at the same time, though, you know, for the people that it is destructive for, I honestly don't see how it's so difficult to see the signs that this activity is becoming self-destructive. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if someone enjoys
I learned the program in multiple computer languages, but I don't have a written cover letter to apply for a job just on hand laying around. But, you know, I've learned to fucking put all the effort in to learn to program in PHP, HTML5.
Now, see, you're saying what I'm saying, but you're making it into a positive. So I like that. I'm good with that.
Oh, really? Okay, that's a positive. I'll take that as a win.
No, definitely. That's a positive. You know, like I said, you've done the work, and this is definitely the perfect segue right here into the next topic, where you've done the work, right?
Yeah.
But you don't reap the reward. You know.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you don't reap the reward. Yeah, go to weedsville1966.tk. That is a website. Everything I built on there, I have up and running for free. From the email address, mayor@weedsville1966.tk, to the fucking call-in for the show phone number, which you just have forward to Alex's cell phone, to all this other shit. You know, if you learn to do it yourself from scratch, then you could, you know, learned to do all that for, it may not be the best example of a it's a good website and I can do better, but I'm not turning it into dollars right now. I'm not turning it into dollars yet. I can do all that, but I haven't turned it into dollars yet. Reaping the reward versus putting in the work. Putting in the work and getting the payoff.
And sometimes reaping the reward itself doesn't necessarily mean becoming financially gainful. Sometimes reaping the reward is like, I invested and I did it and I like the outcome. I like the product that I delivered.
Yeah, that's right, dude. What would I have been, a weirdo chess player if it wasn't for that? Hey, at least now I could steal grandma's credit card numbers. That's way better than just being a chess weirdo.
God damn it, Nate. Nate, god damn it.
Okay. Sorry, back to what you were saying. Yeah, I got a better version of if in some things I'm good at working that brain muscle to do, better it be this than learning to be a fucking world chess champion, because what benefits come from that?
No, exactly. I mean, if you can make millions of dollars becoming a chess grandmaster, then by all means go for it, bro. But
I don't remember all the rules, dude. I remember it, but it takes a moment.
Shit, I don't even know how to play fucking chess. I think I could move like 3 pieces.
Yeah, you probably remember how to move the rest if you saw the whole board right in front of you.
Bullshit. It took me almost 2 years to figure out how to learn the knight.
Oh yeah, you move like 3 forward and then 1 to the side.
And then you can also move diagonally.
Yeah. Well, it appears to be diagonal. I would always measure it as like an L shape.
Exactly, yeah. No, wait, what's the other one that you can move diagonally then? I think that's the...
either bishop or rook.
There it is.
One of them is like an X and the other is like a plus sign. One moves diagonally and one moves in straight lines. One is straight, like me, and the other one is not straight, like you.
I think that one's the bishop.
Oh God, dude. God, come on, Pope. Don't leave the children alone, Pope.
Francis, get your hands away from Frankie.
Yeah. The fuck, dude? What the fuck? How are we going to tell those filthy Protestants that we're holier than thou?
Joey, where are you? Joey! Yes, your son. He has gone with the Pope. He'll be back in approximately whenever the Pope is done with him. Joey, no! I tell you, talking to strangers.
Now get on your knees and confess.
Yes, boy.
You can call me Father, Reverend. You can call me Pastor, Father, sir.
Yes, boy. Boy, I need you to confess all your sins to me, boy. Confess them. I need to stop. I'm fucking around.
Yeah. Talk dirty to me. Talk dirty. Enough of this. I want, with all respect due to all religions.
But real talk though. If it is not for people's belief systems, life would be more unbearable. And once again, like I said, that's what you know what? I'm gonna say it.
Give a good blueprint for what to do in situations where the answer isn't obvious to you. When you're too emotionally involved for the answer to be obvious, or you're exhausted or whatever, then belief systems. You follow the steps taught in your belief system, whether it be religious or non-religious, and there you have an answer. You have an answer that's probably going to leave you at least better off than you were before.
Exactly. And that is how you deal with obstacles in life that are making you feel like what? Hold on. Let me make sure that I have that quote right, because I want to give the answer, to what the fuck I'm talking about. Right. Getting past discouraging obstacles in life after you have invested in yourself. So that's one of the biggest things there is how do you get past that discouragement after you've been investing in yourself and it doesn't pay off? You have to understand that I'm about to preach again. Y'all have to understand that from the Christian point of view, God gave us forgiveness. Okay. And if we can't forgive ourselves for having an expectation, okay, the expectation is a feeling.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, you know what?
That was perfect.
Astronauts and cowboys when they grow up. But you know what?
That was perfect, dude. That was perfect.
Forgive the expectation. They thought that they would be astronauts and NASCAR drivers too. But you know what?
I sure the fuck did. I wanted to be a NASCAR driver when I was a kid.
I'm not country enough to be a NASCAR driver, and I'm not Silicon Valley enough to be an astronaut. So you know what? Fuck you. I have hopes and dreams too.
My point exactly. Dude, no, you're proving the point though. And I love how you said, motherfucker. Dude, that was perfect point right there. No, but in all seriousness, you cannot move into a place, and this goes back to what I was talking about earlier, where we were talking about how eons and eons of this ideal of empowering I hate to say it. I don't like to say this. I don't like to say it.
Those who
No, I'm gonna fucking say it, and you're not, and nobody's gonna like it. But it's the way it is, and it's the way it is in nature. Okay? Basically, women who are to help men build the world. Women are to help men. Hold on. No, this is serious. This is so fucking serious. Because right now we are approaching a time in humanity where we are approaching an extinction level event right at the cusp of civil destruction. You understand what I'm saying? I'm losing the call. I think I'm losing the call. Yep, I'm losing the call. Damn it, we're losing the call. We're losing the feed. We lost the feed. It's the government. They're trying to kill us. They're trying to end us. The government's trying to end us. The government's trying to kill the feed, bro. The government's trying to kill the feed. We know too much. Oh, dude, I can't hear you. Hello? Oh, dude, you're really low.
I had to
There you go.
switch to my other phone because the main phone's battery died.
Okay.
Yeah, back to the point. They are the nurse, we are the doctor. They are the secretary, we are the cubicle.
I mean, like, women are there to ensure that men build the world. And the way men build the world is making sure that when the day is done, there is somebody there to make sure that they don't have to do all the extra bullshit that they've been dealing with for the past whole fucking day.
That's right. In a much more less joking way, what Alex said. My way.
Okay. Okay. Let me put huh?
I said I'm still kind of making a joke.
Oh. Well, but it is serious, dude. Like I said, we are approaching a time in our society. We are on the cusp of civil destruction. Okay? Civilization is on the cusp of complete and total eradication. Just like the Romans collapsed, just like the fucking nobody even fucking speaks Latin anymore. There are so many dead civilizations in the world. Why? And it's either because of a natural disaster or they let the women rule. You cannot rule an emotion. What do you think? How do you make a logical decision if you're emotionally fucked up because a volcano erupted? Well, motherfucker shouldn't have been living next to a volcano in the first place. That's the first part. Second part is, dude.
Yeah. You fucking fool, you get the horns. You shouldn't have been living next to a volcano, dumbass. What do you expect to happen?
Thank you.
Understand that you fucking fool, you get the horns. Over and over. You might not fall.
Absolutely ridiculous. So, how do you stay encouraged? You stay encouraged by first asking God for his forgiveness and forgiving yourself for having the expectation of something, right? I had the expectation of doing the show and opening up the call line and all this shit tonight. And I had to take a moment in the midst of this show to be like, okay, Lord, forgive me.
I'm supposed to be an astronaut or a NASCAR driver, not a pillhead chilling in a Motel 6.
Dude, that shit's really fucking low, bro. Can you get closer to the phone?
It's this. Call me back. I got the other phone. This phone has a really screwed up microphone. I'm gonna hang up. Call me back. And I'll answer it on the other phone.
All right.
The other phone's charging up.
All right. We're dealing with the technical issues, y'all. I'm streaming from my phone right now. I was having technical issues with the laptop, and I couldn't get the Wi-Fi to fucking work correctly, so I just gave up. I insisted on doing a show tonight, and you know what? I'm glad I did. I am very glad I did a show tonight. Let's see if we can get our buddy Nate back. Nate Dog. Calling him now. Hey.
Yo.
There
Hey,
he
what's
is. There he is. So what were you saying about, being in a hotel room and something else?
Oh, I was exaggerating a situation to make to make a joke where the butt end of the joke is me, where the joke's on me. I was supposed to be a NASCAR driver or an astronaut, like I thought in kindergarten. But you know what? I was supposed to be that, not a pillhead in a Motel 6, chilling in a Motel 6.
That's right. When you were a kid, you did want to do some shit like that. You wanted to do like some...
I totally made that up off a stereotype. I'm just joking.
No, that's not no stereotypical shit. I've been knowing you since we were on the playground, bro. And the one thing your ass did want to do was go fast.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. Go fast. Go fast.
Like every other week, you wanted to do some speed demon job. You're like, dude, I want to go to space. Why the fuck do you want to go to space? Dude, I want to drive NASCAR. You know what? I'm down with that shit. Fuck yeah, let's drive NASCAR, bro.
I got some oil out of my parents' garage. Let's go light a fire and then jump our bikes over it.
Like, all right, evil motherfucking Knievel.
At this one little place in 3rd Street Park that I called the Square when I was a little kid.
Don't tell on yourself now, brother. Don't tell on yourself now.
Anyway, it's to make a point.
I'm changing the lighting. It's pretty shitty.
Yeah, well, anyway, I'm exaggerating my situation to make a joke.
I like the
to make an
lighting better
obvious
this
joke
way.
where the point is apparent, where the lesson of the story is a little more obvious. You gotta forgive yourself for high expectations.
Exactly. If you don't forgive yourself for your expectations and your failures, who the fuck's gonna forgive you? Because let me tell you something. People are going to use your failures against you. That's what they do. People, you know something? The justice system.
If you're easy to guilt into things, then people trying to use you might try to guilt you into things.
Dude, you know something? But no, hear this, real quick. The justice system is exactly what it is. Just us. It's just us humans determining each other's fate.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So what is justice if it is not just an act of one's own autonomous behavior in situations that make them a productive member of society?
Yep. We all come from some. Yeah. Oh, dude, I saw some really cool thing from reminds me of some shit I saw on like I'm subscribed to some Kabbalist Kabbalah YouTube channel. And they were saying something about they were comparing one of their abstract religious beliefs to like a much more tangible example. Like the law, you can't go against nature. You're not going to win the law of whatever.
Okay. Right.
Like the law of God and kind of stuff. And they basically, in a battle of the wills, individual personal will versus collective will and God, who's going to win, right? But they said that what, or you could look at it as they somehow translated that into terms of like society wants something from you, and if you're able to give it something at once, then you're probably going to get some freedom you're going to get some wiggle room for your own your own problems. And if I become an NBA basketball player, then people could forgive me for being a dummy or being a drug addict or just fucking thinking with my or thinking with my dick, some other stereotypical situation.
If you were successful, seriously, if you were,
people will forgive your shortcomings.
It's not just about that, but if you were at a level of resonance with the Creator, then it doesn't matter how you fall, where you fall, or how far you fall. Because
you will be kept afloat because you're useful for some reason.
You will be kept within the mercy and grace of God or the Almighty because of forgiveness. Because you have insisted on that, hey, I know that I fuck up, but I trust you because you created all this. You keep me alive. So,
hallelujah.
What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Except,
which means something like praise be to Yah, praise be to Jah, Yahweh, Jah, Jehovah. That's where all that stuff comes from. I think the word hallelujah, if you take it apart, it literally means something like praise God.
See? I mean, but dude, you're just proving my point even more. The human complex, let's say that, the human complex has this disease that has been seeded into us by the devil. And the devil is not this fire and brimstone, hellish entity. The devil is coming from the atmosphere. That's why they say the devil is the king. The devil is the king of the airwaves. It's in the Bible. The devil is the ruler. The devil is the ruler of the airwaves and the principalities and darkness. Right. So wait, hold on, wait. I got a question. Where do aliens travel?
From the space. By the way, there's a light side version and a dark side to all these things. You know, there's a yang to every yin.
I'm talking about I'm talking about Christianity. I'm talking about God, the devil, man, and his angels, and our souls.
Yeah, of the air, right? Of the air. That's right. And so I think so is Michael. So is Saint Michael the Archangel. You know, light side version.
Exactly. Which is why, when it comes to defeating the devil, the first person everybody wants to call upon is either Gabriel or Michael. And the first person I call upon is Michael. I said, you want to go to war? Come on, Michael, let's go to war. Let's fuck some shit up. Let's fuck some demons up. Fuck the demons. And you know I did. You know I fucked up a demon in your old hotel room. They kicked us out after that shit. So, no, this nigga bringing earthquakes. What the fuck? He's coming with the power of the Holy Ghost and an aftershock.
Yeah. Back to what you were saying.
But in order to achieve that power over the obstacle and that power over the discouragement, you have to first step into alignment and walk in the path of God to be in alignment with the power that God has already bestowed up in you. Literally. Like, it's like a mirror, okay? A mirror can always reflect light, right? You could take a mirror in daylight, and no matter where you shine it, it's always going to reflect some form of light. But the most strongest reflection of light is when you line the mirror up with the sun. And then
magnifying glass.
Exactly. And then it becomes a magnifying glass. And then you can direct that power Come on, man. Why the fuck does nobody want to acknowledge this? What is wrong with people?
Keep talking.
Dude, no, because you're right there with me. You're right there with me. You are right there with me. The only way for you to get through your life, anybody, any of our friends, any of our family members, anybody in politics, the country of America, humanity as a whole, the only way for us to get together is if we get into alignment and we resonate with our Creator. Because if we don't, we will fade away into the oblivion of entropy.
What does entropy mean?
That means the death of the universe.
Oh shit! Never mind. I did not. Never mind. I don't need to know that.
Yeah. Our existence will be merely a 5 million year blip in the cosmic scheme of things. We are already estimating that the universe that we live in, the observable universe, as this
that we are living and are in.
Yes, the entire observable universe that we can see has an entire the diameter is completely across, correct?
Yeah, that's what diameter is.
Okay, so if it's 14 of almost 32 billion light years.
The distance that light can travel in 1 Earth year is a light year, right?
Yes.
Light year is a measurement of distance. All right.
Exactly. So we estimate the age. They estimate the age of the universe from what we can see to be 14 billion years. That's the halfway point. So now you need to multiply that by the diameter, right? So you need to just exactly. So the diameter is 34 billion. Now the circumference is some 640 billion years, light years.
Damn Neil deGrasse Tyson. Or I mean, bless Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Fuck that shit. So, I mean, we have the opportunity to surpass the inescapable reality that is time. That is what our existence is. Our existence as a species in this universe is to reach the next dimension so that way we are no longer corporeal with time.
Okay.
That is the goal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, no, wait. It's 4:20. It's time to smoke a bowl. We are not... Yes, we are corporeal beings. We are limited to time and sickness and disease and everything else. But we can manifest not just our consciousness, because our consciousness is something that is unbound by the constraints of...
Is the body just a vessel, right?
Huh?
Because the body's a vessel.
That's right. The body is our way of experiencing the reality that we live in, that this thing we call reality. Because if we were purely conscious beings existing in this realm, we would probably fucking destroy it.
Yeah, we'd be like, no bueno.
Exactly. We'd be like, no. This is not how this shit is supposed. Why is everything dying? There's this infinite time and space.
Well, if there's something to wage war with, well, the way of the world seems kind of fucked up sometimes.
Like, it's not even imagining anymore. There is the dimension beyond this is without war. It's without famine. You know, we are living in
three-dimensional bodily existence, plus arguably maybe like 5 or so, people who are, able to operate from a higher level. Maybe more than 5, I don't know. I'm not going to have an answer to that, to be speaking right now.
Dude, I'm going to fucking say something. I'm going to say something about it right now. If I don't fucking choke to death. That next dimension, let's call it the 5th dimension or whatever, is a place where consciousness, this thing that we use, because in the end, there is the conscious and the subconscious, which means that there are two types, basically, of consciousness.
Reaction and respond. Responsible, able to respond and react like a reflex.
Yes.
There's the conscious, the respond, and then there's the unconscious, which is react, which is someone claps in front of your face, you blink, you can't help it.
Exactly. And so, but here's the thing, but it goes even deeper than that, because the subconscious, there's a reason why it's called the subconscious. It is beneath your conscious. It is a form of conscious that is less than your
It is subordinate.
calculable awareness.
Okay,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think so.
Okay, so when I say calculable awareness, I mean like you are having this conversation with me right now. You're aware of that. So that's calculable. You know, we can calculate that we've been having this conversation in the next 7 seconds, 2 hours.
Yeah. Like finite versus infinite or something like that, right?
Exactly. Subconscious has time. No, see, that's what I'm saying. The conscious mind, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it together. Because I wasn't trying to go here. We've already covered everything for the show. This is just extra shit, you know. And eventually, when I set up a Patreon account, you know, I'll cut it. I'll start editing things in Streamlab and shit. But for now, you know, whenever the conversation ends is when the show ends. Fuck it. we gonna ride this. We gonna ride this bitch out. I mean, unless you're exhausted, bro. But
No, keep going.
But the thing about it is, consciousness is the primary, right? Yes.
Yes.
The subconscious is your secondary. And in your primary, you have time to worry about both emotion and logic. And the reason that duality alone in the conscious aware mind, okay? Because when you're conscious, you're aware. So you're like, okay, well, fuck. It's 4:20 a.m. I'm supposed to be at work at 6 o'clock. I haven't slept all night. But I'm doing my show. So Then all of a sudden the emotions start to hit. That is also a part of your conscious mind. That is two halves of the mind. Like, fuck, I should have been doing but I did And what I did was part of my goal. But also what else I did do was also part of my goal because it was something that helped me maintain a relationship. So what am I, you know, how do you weigh this out? You don't. You just say, okay, this is what happened. Thank you, God. Forgive me for, you know, being a fucking mess about this shit and keep it pushing. Or am I not making any sense? Because if I'm not making sense, man, you know I love to be corrected. I do. I like to be the kind of person that makes sense. I don't like to be that nonsensical motherfucker. Oh, he's yawning. He's yawning.
Yeah. Repeat the last part.
I just want to know if I'm making sense because, you know, I don't want to sound like a nonsensical.
Yeah, no, I think you're making sense. Maybe there's a way to make the wording simpler. That'll probably be it. I mean, you are making sense, so maybe the last part might be more easily understood in. Anyway,
Well, okay. How would you say it?
Or repeat the thing you said so I could remember.
Oh, shit! I went on a tangent and I forgot. I was high.
Conscious mind.
Right. Okay. See, this is why you have to be here. You got to be here, man. You got to be like the fucking producer. All right. Consciousness.
Are we both gonna move into your car, or are we both gonna come trash this Motel 6 room? I mean, come on, dude. Which one seems to work better?
Dude, if you're gonna live in my car, you better be clean. Shit, I don't fuck around no filth.
Yeah, well, all right. You know what? Then fuck you. Then you come up here. Then you drive from Southern California to Northern California, or take a go down, and you could keep the bathroom, and I'll get the rest of the room.
You know what, man? I kind of do like. I'm a freak, dude. I like bathrooms.
There's something very, very clean and like something clear air feeling about it. Like dude, I've slept in bathrooms. There's a reason And it's not just privacy. Why people go to get high in the bathroom, even when they got privacy in other places, because something about that area just feels clean and fucking clear.
Well, I mean, I like the bathroom because it's like a space where people know not to fucking bother you.
Oh yeah, that too.
That is like the best. Like that's why I love a bath. Even when I don't have to take a shit or anything.
All right, Alex, you can get the bathroom after I take a dump.
No, but dude, I'm so fucking serious about this shit, man. Like, even when you don't have to go to the bathroom, you know, it's amazing. It's absolutely wonderful
Solace, you might call it.
when people are just on your fucking nerves and they won't shut the fuck up and they're just talking. You're in a crowded fucking place and like, you know, you go to a porta potty or whatever and you're just like, I just need like 5 minutes. I just need like 7 minutes. Maybe, you know, listen to a song or whatever.
Let me take a shit, snort some powder, pop a pill, and text on my phone and fucking get back in my zone mentally.
Exactly.
And then I'll be back.
You know, we are not all Eric fucking Cartman. We can't walk around with a box on our head and call it an anti-anxiety medication.
That's hilarious. Yeah, sometimes it's like, you know what? These people are irritating and I need a second to regroup.
Exactly. This dude's hella suspicious. But then again, it's like 4 something in the morning. I feel like he's gonna turn down the street.
What's suspicious about dude?
Oh, I don't know. The dude drove through here earlier in... Oh, no. Oh, that's a cop. Never mind. That's a cop. I thought that was that same fucking...
Alex, don't make eye contact. They're like dogs. They'll take it as an act of aggression.
Oh, dude, I'm not... Look, man. Hey. Stop freaking out, okay? Stop freaking out, because I'm getting high. So, listen. I'm not worried about him, okay? I'm sure he's probably just curious as to why, like, I'm sitting here with my light on in my car, and I'm gonna be like, dude, yeah, I've been doing a show for the past 2 hours. I've been here since 2 o'clock. No, I've been here actually since, like, 10. But, you know...
The cops probably seen stranger things anyway.
Oh, yeah. Like this dude riding by on a bicycle with nothing going on.
At least it's not a bunch of kids breaking into somehow. At least it's just someone doing their own thing in a weird way, not something bad.
Exactly. And really, you know, it's pretty productive, actually.
Yeah.
You know.
No, it is. The move is good.
I mean, I think it's productive anyway. It's pretty, I mean, granted, we've gotten into some pretty hardcore territory. But like I said, we all as a species, because yes, humans are all humans are related. Black people were just seeded by aliens, and white people were molested by aliens, and not black aliens.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah? No, I'm a big man, not you. I'm the big man.
It's okay. It's okay. That's why white people are all fucked up. That's why half of you people got tiny little squint beady eyes, and the rest of you motherfuckers got southern drawers and big ass eyes. And I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, hey, just like the snake with the stripes in nature, that's why we grew neon colors, you know, for like the eyes and the different colored hair, and some of us even red hair. Like, oh shit, that looks bad.
Stay the fuck away! Run away! It's a ginger!
Yeah. Fuck with the horn. Fuck with the bull. Get the horns. You know, never again.
You know, one of my childhood friends, actually, quite a few of my childhood friends, they were good friends, were actually gingers, and I never knew about the ginger thing until like late in life, like junior high school.
Oh yeah, me too. It took until seeing not South Park, seeing the thing on YouTube, Copper Cab. Gingers have souls. I'm a Christian. I go to church.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. That's too funny. He said, "I'm a ginger. I have soul too."
It took until seeing that asshole for me to see it.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Okay, that's funny. That is absolutely hilarious. Gingers have souls too. fucking Mickey Mouse.
Hey, it's over.
This ain't no Mickey Mouse Club sounding motherfucker.
Dude, I think he was trying to bait people into making fun of him. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, you are a funny looking motherfucker, so yeah, that makes sense.
No, I mean the original Gingers Have Souls guy.
Yeah, no, I know who you're talking. Yeah, no, that he is a funny looking motherfucker. Didn't he have like an egg shaped head, fat body?
Yes. And he had his Meemaw and his Mountain Dew.
That's right. That's right. Man, don't nobody want to listen to me. Don't nobody want to listen to me, man. You know.
I want to listen to you. Yeah. No. You see, he earned his fire crotch and his fire hair because you know what? Things fucked with him in life, and so that he learned to be unfuckable. He earned his stripes. Like the poisonous snakes have the stripes in nature. So you don't fuck with it. You know, it had a rough. Oh shit, that's crazy, dude. What do you think about that and fucking visible tattoos? Is that just like for whatever reason the snake screw stripes? We did too. Like the ones
dude.
That were like,
see, white people. This is how you know. This is exactly how you know. Black people. This is definitely some off the air. We finished the show. We finished the show 50 minutes ago. No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. We're still live, but hold on. We did not finish the show. We actually finished all the main topics, like maybe 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago almost. But now we're just getting into the bullshit conversation. About, dude, no. See, white people learn to adapt to Earth. Black people learn to outfuck Earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, man. It doesn't matter what happens on this planet. The only thing that will kill black people is if a gamma ray burst comes and just sterilizes the whole planet. Then everybody's dead. But that's the only way you gonna kill black folk off Earth. If you left it, dude, seriously, if all the other races, aliens came back and left us here, right? Black people would turn Earth into a spaceship. It would literally be spaceship Earth following small spaceships. Like, get your ass back in orbit. Get your ass back on the planet. What the fuck are you doing? You gonna leave us here? Fuck you.
Yeah, right here. I just wanted to say that it really irritates me.
Oh God, he's watching the video.
Don't have souls.
He's watching the red-haired video.
We do have souls, right? And lately I've been being called a ginger. Fat ginger. Why everybody?
Maybe because you're a fat ginger.
Like,
or more realistically, maybe because you did something that made people feel uncomfortable about you, so they reacted by making fun of you.
I got a shirt.
With whatever they had to make fun of you about.
Don't know me.
well, I have to turn the fucking camera, but oh well, because I gotta charge up right now.
All right. Back to what you were saying. White people adapted to live in the world, and black people just learned to buck back or something.
No, we learned to outfuck the Earth. In other words, we learn to fuck so much and at the right points in time that we can basically ensure our survival. And in turn, the survival of the human race.
Hey.
Asians,
Fucking Mother Nature is Father Time. I'm just saying.
Asian people definitely are on par with black people. The problem is they kill just as many black people. They kill just as many of their own people, like as other races kill black people.
That's all funny.
What did he say?
I said that's hella funny.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about me. What did I say? Nothing. I certainly didn't insinuate that black people are killed by the masses by police and other races that are of non-white descent and who are not black.
Yes, that obviously never happened. You couldn't possibly open a history book and find examples of that happening en masse.
You would never find examples of Genghis Khan. Well, I don't think actually you would. I see. Once again, this is that shit. Black people wouldn't fucking allow it. I don't think Genghis Khan was able to rape black people or the black race. I know he certainly didn't take the shit over.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. And there were a bunch of Genghis Khan style Mongols who were like mulattoized between like Asian and white.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. No, he was raping all kind of European bitches.
You motherfucker. I'm just joking. Keep going.
That's why you're a fucking mutt.
I'm not a mutt, okay? I'm like mostly pure. I'm like 80% pure.
Okay. You know what? Don't make me throw shade.
Fuck you. My nipples are pink. They're not like Arab, Middle Eastern, Mexican, whatever color. I have pink nipples. I'm a purebred. I'm a show dog. I'm a purebred.
Oh, okay. That's why a war-torn nation offered you citizenship and land?
What?
I said, that's why a war-torn nation offered you citizenship and land after finding out you're 23andMe?
Ah, you dirty dog. You dirty dog.
Yes, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. You Amerimutt. Sure, you American mutt half-breed. Come join the idea. Come join the idea with us. You can come live here because we're gonna prospect you to be a future soldier. Or we're going to try to put you to use some other way, and if we can't, then you'll have that as plan B.
Oh, yes, dude, sir. Oh, yes, excuse me, sir. Sir, you there. Yeah, you with our native boy here. Excuse me. Yeah, hi you, sir. Yeah, bro, why are you talking with an English accent? Well, yes, because I'm really still Israeli, but listen, bro. Okay, listen. Okay, you ready? Yes. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, go. Talk. What do you want? Well, I'm sorry, but your application to the Israeli Defense Force has been rejected. You are too black. They say you remind them of Jesus.
You're an Ethiopian, are you?
No. They say, you are too black. Though you are truly an Israelite, they say that you look like Jesus Christ. Therefore, you cannot join. It would be sacrilege. Please, you are no longer offered citizenship to our country.
It didn't work out too well the last time we tried that. It didn't work out too well for either of us.
They just get back, no, dude, you are too black. No. Like, why? Why?
I wish you were, dude, because our empire, dude, fake it till you. It's not, yeah. The offspring of converts, dude. Fucking you. Haven't you learned? Hey. It's not fake it until you make it. But it's kind of like in court, dude. The truth may always prevail, but just not always in time and always to the right people. Though it usually does, but not always. You know, it's like in court. It matters what it looks like on the surface more than what the real deep truth is.
Didn't I say justice?
Whoever the real Jews are is irrelevant because you know what? The British Empire stole that land at gunpoint, and they said, come in, Eastern Europeans, come in here, Germans and fucking.
No. Because we have discussed this at nauseum. Nathan, we have discussed this at nauseum, have we not? I have broken it down to you how the Israeli land was systematically stolen as the Israelis migrated from Israel to Western Africa.
Yeah,
they were seeking freedom, and they took their belief system with them. And I'm not talking about this shit that they're doing now. The real system that talked about Jesus Christ being the Messiah. This is where the original text of the Bible began to come from. After the migration of the Israelites to West Africa.
Yeah, Ethiopian of the Orthodox, quote unquote Orthodox churches. You know, you got like the Vatican, then you got like the Jehovah's Witness people, then you got like the other, you know, you got the other clergies, the Eastern Orthodox, like Greek Orthodox, which is now in Russia, the Oriental Orthodox somewhere in Asia, and you got the Ethiopian Orthodox, which I have a paperback books from in my room. The King James translation of the Bible has 66 books in it. And this Eastern Orthodox copy claims to contain books that were taken out during the Council of Nicaea, and that the original full count was like 84 or 88-ish. Yeah, other parts, other pieces of the puzzle that over time were kind of shushed, were kind of, hidden. And
I'm going dark for a bit.
You're what?
I'm going dark for a minute. I gotta conserve the energy in my car.
You've been going dark since you were fucking born.
Motherfucker.
You were sunburned when your mom fucking was full of Vicodin and squeezing you out in the hospital.
Motherfucker. Shit. Your ass has been going dark ever since you took that first goddamn pill. You said, man, I wish I could be blacker than Alex.
The only thing that could be blacker than him is my hopes and dreams.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he may have it on his skin, but I will have it on my modus operandi, my way of my way of operating, my
modus operandi. Operandi modus.
Yeah, which is the world is not fair, and this is how you adapt to deal with it. And hey, if we were doing things completely and only the right way, then it's you gotta.
I wouldn't be in the fucking situation I'm in right now if I was doing things completely in the correct way.
Really? All right. Well, to be fair, all right, fair enough.
Shit. Fair enough, nothing. Accountability and the truth goes a long fucking way.
Accountability, yeah. The fact that it's called a shortcut, taking shortcuts in life.
Yeah, it may be short, but it cuts the quality of, one, the experience, and two, the lesson learned.
Yep. And that is what trying to adapt to the way of the world could basically, you could say, is a very similar thing to say, very similar to taking shortcuts in life. You know what? Fuck you, Alex. You know what? I may not be as tall as you, but I'll build a fucking space robot, okay? I'll use technology and build a robot to make up for what I don't have.
Let me ask you a question. You remember when I broke up with Ethan?
Yeah, I do remember.
How fucked up was I, and how long was I fucked up for?
Well, I was still hearing about it for months after.
Huh. But you saw that was a real relationship though, right?
Yeah.
Like I was
until the average slut, he got bored and wandered off.
Well, true. Nevertheless, the point is that like, how did I handle it, and what did I do to deal with it?
I think sex and drugs. I think sex and drugs, and also the healthy, proper thing of, you know, seeking counsel and your friends. I mean, would that be a good summary? What would you? What
I mean,
are you getting at? Which thing are you getting at of the many things that I saw go into that?
Well, okay, yeah, there was definitely plenty sex and drugs, but and alcohol. But no, the main point that I'm making here was that I started to have to do things that were more productive. I couldn't continue. Do you remember?
You proved yourself.
Like I started taking pictures and whatnot again. Getting, huh?
Yes. Agreed.
You know, that kind of deal.
Yeah, you
Got a damn string on my sock who's been bothering me.
Hey, to be fair, the sex and drugs thing, you were probably fucking less when you got out of your relationship than when you were in it. It was just probably with a more variety of people. And drugs, dude, you've always smoked a lot of weed. I mean, nothing really changed there.
True. Nothing changed about the pot, but no, the sex definitely changed. I did quite a bit of fucking. Like, that was part of the reason mainly why I came back to Southern California, is because love you, granddad, sharing a story. I got caught fucking in the garage. The first time.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, what about Maddie or whatever?
Shut up. No. We're not talking about that. We're not going to talk about that. We can't talk about that. We can't talk about that. Well, I mean, we can talk about it, but like, it's going to be really fucking awkward having to go back home. and then
some bitch, you were clapping some trust fund baby from Pleasantown. Pleasanton.
I don't
Pool bathroom.
Oh my god, dude. It's gonna be so fucking awkward. Laura's gonna be like, hey, let's go chill at the pool. No!
No, don't open that door.
Whatever you do, don't go into the light.
Yeah. You hear that noise? That means stay out. That means give him a moment.
Whatever you do, don't turn on the light.
Leave the light alone. Don't do it. It's a trick. Not much good comes from.
All right, movie quote time. Movie quote. I'm about to quote a movie. Turn the light off. Turn the light off. I'm sorry. Turn the light off.
Hey, did that happen? Did Laura walk in on that?
Fuck no. But look, man, Laura tried to get.
Funny.
Dude, you know what? There was one day that Laura was trying to get me, and like, I think somebody was there. I think.
Honestly, dude, to this, have you fucked her?
Never.
Yet?
No.
Really?
Fuck
so
no.
It's not that you were keeping it private. It's not that you were keeping it quiet. But okay, damn, dude, what a fucking cunt, dude. You let that damn fucking you let her parasite off you without giving anything back.
I know. I was a fucking simp. I was a simp. Okay. I've been a beta male so fucking long. At that time, I was a beta male. I didn't know what the fucking alpha male was. I didn't know how to handle that shit. Now I know how to handle that shit. And see, she'll barely hit me up now after that last encounter. After I told her, like, look, if you want things from me, I want something from you. So no more of this me give, you take. You gonna give to me too. Shit. You want from me, I want from you. That's how it's gonna be. You
Yeah,
keep talking.
yeah.
No. I'm making a point here. I'm making a point because it's going to go back to point number 2 that we were talking about. And now it's got nothing to do about race at this point because it's cross divides. This is a white woman. And let me explain something to you. There should be no motherfucking reason, no reason at all that an unmarried late 20-something year old white woman needs to be running around.
Mormon at that. Mormon. So you know.
Thank you. Be running around unmarried. I know I sound like a wild man right now on a rant, but let me tell y'all something, okay?
There's no reason why some dirty leftovers that's clearly been giving it out to someone is not going to also give it out to someone who's been giving her more than probably the others were.
You don't want to. Once again, this goes back into why do women find that it's going to be easier to be a baby mama than it is to be a wife?
Oh, I think okay. I have a guess because looking at the you and Laura situation, I see a little more specifics. I have a guess that maybe in general they see that as a way of cheating and getting ahead. And they have the illusion of thinking that things don't even out over time. They have the illusion of thinking that they could just cheat nature and you know, because they think that's them coming out ahead.
Yeah, but that's it. This is the problem.
Cookie jar and fucking successfully stealing some.
This is, but this is the problem. That's thinking of a woman that's clearly not had a man to guide her logically. Because any father would tell her daughter, understand something. If you're going to have a baby, you better make fucking sure that the man that you have the baby with has the ability to produce for you and leave a legacy behind, and don't be making no fucking babies that I'm going to have to take care of because I've already left a legacy for you. Now, whatever you do with that is your choice, but don't expect me to take care of your fucking legacy. I've already raised your ass.
You know what her father really told her? Yes, nice to see you too, honey. Alex, dude, take it off my hands. You get it, dude. Just get rid of it for me. You're your problem now. I'll pass it on to you.
Dude, and you know what's fucked up though?
She didn't like you two talking or some shit like that.
Dude, you know what's fucked up? Like, her dad and I were actually pretty cool. Like, we would just have chill conversations, and I'm like, and he goes, so, I know you like my daughter. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I can't say.
You seem to be being nice about it. Where is this going?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, where do you want to take my daughter? What do you want to do with her? And I'm like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, look, you and her have been friends for quite some time, for years and years and years, since elementary school. And you mean to tell me that you don't have any kind of feelings for her and you guys are seeing each other every single day? This is what her father said.
Yeah, I believe it, dude. I didn't know all those details, but I definitely believe it. I remember that he was unusually nice to you.
I could never forget a conversation like that. And then he goes, like, so what do you want? What do you want from my daughter? And I'm like, honestly, I'm attracted to your daughter. I like her, and I've got strong emotional feelings for her, and I wanted to take things to the next level. But it's always been this constant source of, like, not source, but this constant ebb and flow of, what can I get from you? What can you do for me? And, you know, I'm really not in the place to do anything more with you. And then you go to some other person and you're acting like I don't know what the fuck is going on. I've been doing what?
Yeah, if she uses you, if she manipulates you, if she's trying to use you for a ride somewhere in the car, I'm no ladies man, but I would say that this is probably a good step. You make it obvious to her, you know, that you're trying to do something more. And if she doesn't do something more, then you drop her right back off where you picked her up, and she doesn't get to use you to get to where she's going.
Jesus, that's logical as fuck. But also, you know, that there is that there is that complicated situation of friendship where you're like, well, fuck, you know what? And then it just comes to a certain point in time where you're just like, fuck it. I'm not even gonna fuck with it. You know, I'm really not. If it happens, if it happens, it happens, and we get hitched up, great. If it doesn't, hey, you know, what the fuck? There's 8 billion people on this motherfucking rock. I guarantee you, somebody will make a lifelong contractual agreement with me.
And there's a whole state full of better looking versions of her, and it's called Utah. fucking crazy Mormon slut.
Stop being so goddamn hateful, Nathan. I can't see. I feed off your goddamn energy. You're a fucking woman hater.
I'm not dude. A lot of this is me trying to make a humble joke. Where part of the joke is, you know what? If it's making fun of something, then instead of it being like women bad, then it'll be like I'm an asshole. You know, if the joke's got to be on someone, then I turn it around on me knowingly, and you know, I don't actually hate women. You know what? She is one of the million, not one in a million. There's a whole state of them called Utah.
Well,
I'm joking.
No, you're not. You're fucking telling the truth. Again.
And you know what? I bet after her dad had that conversation with you, I bet you her senses, she somehow sensed it. You know? It was her, she sensed that something was not good. The father's trying to pass me on. And then I bet you, not that long after that conversation, you two were speaking a lot less.
Oh, fuck yeah. Shit.
Wicked witch.
I mean, look, I kind of get it. It's scary shit. It's like, hey, like, this motherfucker is also kind of crazy. I know I'm a crazy son of a bitch. But, I mean, what the fuck can I do about it? My daddy's crazy. Shit. I love him. But, you know, my daddy got some shit going on. And I'll be looking at him like, nigga, really? Holy shit.
Yeah, well, here's another, I think the whole thing, just like they can generate, I mean, it seems to be more on our end, but you know, we're you know, what does Kevin Samuels call it? The danger zone, right? There's you know, they were able to cheat dudes and get ahead for so long, but you know, if you're not giving back in some way, eventually it's going to get to the point where it's so obvious that all dudes can recognize that there's something not right there and that they should probably, you know, treat it for what it is. And you know, if you can't win every fight, and in the fight,
no,
negotiation,
you cannot. You will not. You will. Well, let me tell you, you will lose some motherfucking fights. That's a guarantee.
Yeah, no, and if they come out with just manipulating dude after dude for so long, then eventually, you know, when you bring the element of time, when you bring the time into it, you know, then that whole, you know, why would they rather be baby mamas and fucking than wives or whatever? I think a lot of it might be because they notice that short term, they notice that they're able to, you know, kind of cheat and get ahead. They're able to, you know, steal some and get some. And then long term things tend to even out. Things tend to balance. Things tend to find equilibrium again.
True. Things tend to equalize themselves out.
Yeah.
And once again, I believe one of the things...
If you're taking without giving, then in one way or the other, even if it's not the traditional way, eventually things are probably there's going to have to be tit for tat eventually in one way or another. You know,
one of the big things that I believe is that, and I didn't, and when I was younger, I didn't believe it, and I was like, oh, this is some bullshit. But when I got older, I was like, whoa, fuck, this is pretty real. And what it was was that being in a relationship and being married is it's a lifetime commitment, not just to building a legacy, but to ensuring that when you, I'm just gonna say it, man, and I'm trying to find a nice way to word some of this shit because it's hefty, it's heavy, but sometimes there's no way to word it. You just got to come out with the truth, and it's hard, and it's harsh, and it's painful. And the truth is, we're all gonna fucking die, and more than 50% of us are gonna die in debt or broke. Or both. In debt and broke.
Hey. All right. I'm not going to make a joke. Keep talking.
I mean, this is serious. This is really serious. Because then who has to carry on that debt? Who has to pay this shit off? What legacy is inheriting something to build off of, as opposed to just building from scratch? Where is the generational wealth that everybody in the world, we have been around for civilization, modern civilization has been around well over 50,000 years. We can have some instances that civilization is going back somewhere to almost 100,000 years ago. And you mean to tell me that in all the land of the world and in all the commerce that has been exchanged, the financial gains, and all the people that have been created, you're telling me that there's not enough wealth in the world for everybody to be living comfortably? And I'm not saying in a socialist situation. I'm saying
wealth, not money.
I'm saying in a situation of your great ancestor left you this piece of property. It's got 300 acres and, and pliable land where you could toil the soil and grow fruit and eat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you want to plow her fertile land? You want to plow her and eat
her
fruit?
Dude, you will be able to plow her because you will be able to feed her and her kids. You will be able to produce a source of generational wealth. Why? Because you have sources of goods that can be traded to other families to build a bigger community. We are losing that idealism. It's not even idealism. We are losing that inherent nature that's wired within us. That's why the human race is so sick and it's dying. We don't know how to communicate with each other. When a species doesn't know how to communicate, it dies.
You want to communicate? I'll communicate great.
Dude, I know you're trying to make a joke. This one is not really funny. Because how do you kill a virus?
Oh, okay. You isolate it and starve it.
What keeps human beings alive?
Each other.
So, if...
directly or indirectly.
And what do the movies of Hollywood, Bollywood, and all these other woods and film companies say? They all have one major thing in common, especially these science fiction films. Humans are a plague. They're like a disease, a cancer, a virus on Earth. How do you kill a virus?
You stop allowing it to go viral on YouTube. I'm joking.
This is about... No. Dude, but you got to understand that there are people and entities, we're going back to the aliens, the entities that communicate with these people that lead them into the destruction of their own fucking existence. When they say the demons are telling me to kill myself, they're not in your fucking head. They're really communicating. You need to get out of the environment you're in. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just a crazy motherfucker.
No, you're not just a crazy motherfucker. Hey.
I mean, I'm gonna hold this shit up for as long as I can. When a dude tells a demon to be cast back to hell and the building shakes and it's measured by scientists in Oakland.
Yeah, there was an earthquake that night. Yeah.
I mean, all I can say is, and you were telling me, you said, dude, man, I'm not feeling good. It feels like there's something sucking my energy out. Is that not what you told me?
Something like that, yeah.
Something about your back. And then all of a sudden you were like, damn, dude, I feel better.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, the shadow figure moved out of the room. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. Ain't nobody got time for this. I look at this guy, David Goggins, who's a motivational speaker on YouTube. And he says he says and does some of the craziest shit I've ever seen to behold in my entire life. Like, honestly. Like, this dude be running, 300 and 400 miles in a day. Just going, boom, boom, boom. He starts his day off with like a 20-mile run. You know what I'm saying? Just 500 pull-ups and shit. Like, what the fuck? He is an example of what the peak of humanity can become. It is literally what our primal, it's what we were born to do is what this man is. And I'm not pedestalizing him, but I'm saying like what he represents for humanity as a whole is so important, and we need to strive for that. Even if we can't get there physically, we need to be there as a species mentally. You get me?
Yeah, self-improvement, self-enhancement.
Because if you're better, if you reach a place where you feel good about you, then it's not hard for you to do good things for other people.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
No, I think that's very grounded. I think that's an accurate statement. Though giving examples of it might help people to understand, might help people to, show confirmation, show verification of its, show validation, whatever the word is, show that is probably an accurate statement. And if people could see an example of it, that'll probably make more sense, and then they know it's accurate because they see an example of that rule at play.
Mm-hmm. See? And that's all it is. That's all it is. If you do something good for somebody else, then that makes them feel good. Okay? And then when they feel good, they will do good things. And then when you do good things happen to you. When you do something good for somebody else and then they do something good for another person, and that other person does something good for the person that did something good for them, the person you did something good for will turn around and do something probably even great for you.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you remember that time you hooked me up with $250, and I was like really down and out, and everything was all fucked up.
Yeah. And I like bought you an ounce of weed or something.
And whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Well, yeah. Well, I invested that money, and, you know, I used some of it to eat, but the rest of it I invested, man. And you know what, dude? I made whoop-de-whoop $1 million. And, dude, here, man, I see you struggling right now. Here, man, let me break you off, you know, a couple of millies. Let me break you off a couple of meal tickets, bro. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meal tickets, man. You know, I hope I see you around again in life, man. Thank you for hooking me up. Bro, that Bitcoin shit, here, dude, here's 32 Bitcoin. 7 years later, that motherfucker can't get a hold of $32 million. He's literally sitting on 1/4 of the entire worth of Bitcoin, and he can't even access it. It's gone forever.
Okay.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think so.
Humans have an inherent nature. And they're killing it, man. They're killing it. They are allowing the division to kill us. I mean, what happens when you cut somebody's head off, man? The brain stem is unable to communicate with the rest of the body. Communication and companionship is literally what keeps human beings alive. Other humans keep other people alive.
Yep.
Dude, I wouldn't have been cured of a very, let's not mention it, but you know, I would be dead right now if my human father didn't take me to go see a human doctor who gave me a cure made by a human.
Yep.
So, while everybody's sitting here passing judgment and feeling sorry for themselves, we all need to wake up.
Yeah. Find people that you're. Some people, yeah. If you're not going to get along yet, then find people you do get along with, and generally you'll probably each help each other. You help each other on the way up.
I mean, shit, dude. What else is there that you can do? You know, I hate to say this. I'm not like, you know, this anti-woman type of guy. You know, I feel like women deserve to be respected and to be treated fairly and kindly. You know, I feel like women deserve to be treated like decent human beings and productive members of society, and they deserve the utmost respect. Yes, women deserve to be respected, but on this, and literally, this is on the same hand, not on the other hand, but on the same hand.
They take advantage. You should not take advantage of a dude being willing to put the good foot forward, and you know what goes around tends to spread, and if not, and come around.
Well, I mean, I wasn't necessarily. Well, I mean, yes, you're right.
On a more positive, on a more common expression of an interaction.
Well, I mean, but if women would be more cooperative and submissive, the world would be built better. Like, for example, man's working hard. He's a politician, right? Comes home to his wife, long night, been there for a month, been gone doing campaigns and blah, 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 blah. So he's finally home with his wife, and his wife is a submissive, cooperative wife. Hey, honey, how's the campaign going? I got dinner. I know you don't have very much time, but I want you to rest. I want you to relax. This is your time. Just chill out. I thought that you might like your favorite show. I got all the seasons of Star Trek. I thought that you might like to watch all the the Matrix 1, 2, and 3, since I know Matrix is your favorite, one of your favorite film series. Whatever. That kind of situation. If that's that subservient. It's not necessarily, oh, I'm going to cook your food and I'm going to suck your dick and I'm going to fuck your brains out. Okay, really, I could jack the fuck off. I really could. What matters to me is, are you going to, talk to me about your day? Oh, well, this is what's going on with so and so and so and so and so. Well, honey, I think that Don't tell us what, we don't give a fuck about feelings. If we gave a fuck about feelings, the world wouldn't be where it is today. That's the note. That's the note that I'm ending on. If the world cared about feelings, seriously, no, you know what? Yeah, that's right. If the universe gave a shit, if the universe cared so much, every person that wished for their loved one, every person that wished for anything would have their wish granted. Life, death, rich, poor, young, old, don't fucking matter. Everyone will have their wish granted if the universe worked on the basis of how you feel. Now, what kind of fucking chaos would that really be?
I see. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, no. It is for the greater good that we operate in a different way than the way that you just said.
Thank you. I can't believe I put that smug look on my face. Well, I mean, this was definitely as long as a fucking State of the Union presidential address. Shit, this podcast has gone on for 3 hours almost, since 2:57. Not 2:57. This motherfucker's gone. Oh yeah, almost since 2 something this morning. We have gone for almost 3 hours. This is one of the longest shows also. Not the longest, because I remember the longest show we did, I think, was like 4 hours. Ridiculous, man. We did a 4-hour show.
Yikes! Damn! It is 5:30, huh? Holy crap! 5:23.
Oh my God. You know what? If my car starts up, I'm gonna be surprised. Because I have used that spotlight to no end. My eyes are probably bloodshot red by now at this point from having that light in my eye. But it's okay, because it actually really helped with the lighting. The lighting came out pretty nice. Can you see it on Facebook?
Let me pull it up.
Okay. Or on YouTube. You know what? I can just pull up YouTube right now and look at what's going on live. Subscriptions. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the lighting's not so bad. Okay, cool. Look at me doing the fucking video thing. You do your video thing. I I'm not about, I don't have the space to sit there and try to do the rocking shit. So I'm not going to. That's just not my thing. I've never been one for the whole dance craze shit. What about you?
No, I have not been the one for the dance craze shit because I have balls.
I mean, like, don't get it. I like to bust a move. I like to dance. Like, dancing is a great form of expression.
Yeah, but dance like a man, though.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when women be hitting that switch and that curve and shit, and you get on behind dudes too, when somebody's, working that ass around and they got that ass shaking, sometimes it's okay to get on back behind that ass and work them hips around it. Hey, shit on the dance floor sometimes.
Right. Yeah. Riding the horse.
Exactly. Get up in that thing. What's that song? That butt, that big old butt. Do it in the butt. Down, do it in the butt. Down, that butt.
I'm not exactly sure what the song is, but what were you saying about dancing?
No, basically, the point is that, like, I forgot. Shit. It's something to do about
if the universe operated on feelings and everything that someone wished for, all the wishes would be granted and things would be pretty chaotic because a lot of them would be contradictory to each other. People don't always wish for best. So, I mean, hey, I usually do, but people don't. If ever the reason, the universe does not operate on feelings. We got to learn to operate on. People need to operate on, something. Not I feel and I want, but something different than that.
Exactly. People need to operate on. This is what I think, and this is what I know.
What I think and what I know. That's right.
And it, like I said, once again, it's a harsh motherfucking lifestyle, but through the harshness, it's so rewarding. It's like a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think this is how we're gonna end this episode tonight.
Yeah. We could keep the call going, but if you want, so we could talk about some personal shit. But yeah, let's not for the whole dang world to hear.
Exactly. Well, you guys, my lovely constituents, this will be the end of the address for tonight. For those of you who listened, thank you. For those of you who didn't, I assure you are going to listen in the future. So thank you anyway. I love y'all. Peace.